Open YouTube. Search for a repair tutorial, a product review, a song, or a person explaining something you never understood. Tap one result and the video begins. Today, that feels almost invisible. On April 22nd, 2005, sharing a personal video could still mean transferring a file, converting it, finding somewhere to host it, and hoping the viewer had the right connection or player. The next day, Karim uploaded a short clip filmed at the San Diego Zoo. Boom! YouTube had its first video. Its title was Me at the Zoo. It lasted less than 20 seconds. It did not transform the internet that night. So why did this ordinary clip beside the elephants mark the beginning of a completely different kind of web? Online video already existed. News organizations streamed clips. Music and comedy circulated through websites, forums, peer-to-peer networks, and email. Real Player, QuickTime, Windows Media Player, and Flash could all deliver moving images through a computer. YouTube was not the first video host, the first video sharing service, or the first home of user-generated media. The problem was the journey between recording a moment and letting other people watch it. A digital camera produced a file. That file might be too large, encoded in an inconvenient format, or expensive to host. A viewer might need to download it, install software, wait through buffering, or follow a direct link with no useful way to find anything else. And speed was not guaranteed. In early 2005, only about 30% of American adults had broadband at home. For many users, video was possible, but it was not yet a normal layer of every web page. The missing idea was not simply put video online. It was to shorten the entire chain. Record, transfer, upload, process, play, share, and discover. YouTube's domain had been registered on February 14, 2005. By April 22nd, the young service was still in private development. There was no worldwide audience waiting for a launch, no mature creator economy, and no modern recommendation system quietly choosing the next clip. Public evidence does not justify inventing a countdown, an emotional speech, or a founder predicting the future. April 22nd simply ended. Then, on April 23rd, Karim stood in front of elephants at the San Diego Zoo. The camera remained still. Karim briefly commented on the animals' very long trunks. The clip had no music, editing, title sequence, or dramatic conclusion. It lasted less than 20 seconds. That ordinariness is the point. The first upload did not look like television. It did not need a studio, a broadcaster, or a professional subject. It showed that a small personal moment could be uploaded into a system that would soon become a public medium for music, news, education, comedy, politics, and entire careers. But on that day, the medium was not ready yet. YouTube says the site entered beta in May and became available to a wider public about 6 months later. The experience developed feature by feature. A browse page appeared in July because growing uploads were already becoming difficult to navigate. In August, YouTube added a player that people could embed on their own web pages. That feature changed more than convenience. A video no longer had to wait for viewers to visit one destination. It could travel through blogs, profiles, forums, and other websites while YouTube handled the playback. The player became a portable window, and every embedded clip could lead viewers back toward more video. Hosting, playback, sharing, and discovery were beginning to reinforce one another. Growth still required cameras, broadband, storage, investment, and servers capable of carrying an enormous amount of data. It also required people willing to upload consistently and viewers willing to watch strangers doing ordinary things. By February 2006, YouTube said it was serving more than 15 million video streams a day, with 20,000 new uploads daily. A few months later, Comscore measured roughly 100 million streams per day worldwide. That acceleration also revealed a problem the first Zoo clip did not contain: copyright. Unofficial copies of Saturday Night Live's Lazy Sunday drew attention to YouTube, but in February 2006, NBC asked for them to be removed. The same system that allowed an unknown person to distribute original work could also spread material owned by somebody else. YouTube was becoming culturally powerful before it had solved the legal and economic questions created by that power. Then the scale changed again. On October 9th, 2006, Google announced an agreement to acquire YouTube for approximately $1.65 billion in stock. The deal closed on November 13th. Google did not own YouTube when Me at the Zoo was uploaded. The acquisition came after the platform had demonstrated extraordinary growth and extraordinary infrastructure demands. The creator business arrived later too. In May 2007, YouTube began bringing selected popular creators into a partnership program with revenue sharing. What eventually became a career path did not exist for Karim's first upload. YouTube's first uploader was not publishing into an established creator economy. There was no promise of advertising income beneath the video. So what actually began on April 23, 2005? Not online video, not viral culture, not instant global broadcasting. A new expectation began to form. Video should play inside the page. A link should be enough to share it. An ordinary person should be able to publish without owning a television station. A clip should be searchable, discussable, embeddable, and capable of finding an audience beyond the uploader's own contacts. Over time, this redistributed access to moving images. Institutions kept their cameras and audiences, but they no longer held the only route to large-scale distribution. A bedroom, classroom, workshop, street, or zoo could become the starting point of public media. Now return to the video you opened today. Perhaps it taught you how to repair something. Perhaps it helped you choose what to buy, understand a difficult idea, hear a song, or follow a person whose work would never have reached television. You press play without thinking about file formats, hosting bills, plugins, or broadcast permission. That is the transformation. April 22nd, 2005, was the last ordinary day before YouTube contained a video. What followed was gradual, disputed, expensive, and far larger than a clip lasting less than 20 seconds.